Hello guys, welcome again. So in this video we will be discussing about the main strategy. This is the most important part of our training. So before we get into the main strategy, I would like to explain you about how FII and DII works. They are responsible for 90% of the liquidity in the market, right? Retailers just account for 10% of the market participation. So the rest 90% uh, all about these investors. So for example, let's assume a fund manager is given 100 million to invest in a particular stock. That is, let's take Piramal in Enterprises over here, and if we invest at 1621, the whole 100 million, uh, the price will skyrocket. So SEBI has certain rules on as to how they should invest their money. So they will split their money into 20 times or 30 times and invest in a daily basis or probably in a weekly basis. And where do they invest? I mean, how do they average their price? Based on our indicator that we are gonna look at. So they don't average their price on support and resistance like we do, nor the trend line. So these trend lines and the patterns gives you a perspective of the stock, gives you an history and personality of a stock. It doesn't give you one trade, proper trade. So we combine both these indicators and the patterns. So in this case, uh, coming back to the uh, main part. So in this indicator will form a zone every day at 9:15. So this is 15 minutes time frame, and the red zone you see act as a resistance, and the green zone you see act as a support. Okay, so these zones will be formed exactly when the market opens. So for the tomorrow's data you have to, I mean, for the tomorrow's zone you have to wait till tomorrow morning 9:15. Okay, so these are the zones where investors will try to average their price. They either go short, they trap you. Okay, so they will just show you, see, this is just a classic example of how investor traps a retailer. So at 10 o'clock there was a huge bull move. Anyone would have gone long seeing such a high move, right? But after that, this is exactly where they have sold their position. So it went down. So these zones pretty much acts as a support or resistance, and in case if it goes past the zones either above or the below the red zone or the green zone, it is more likely to go down further. Okay, it just means that investors are also willing to take the price down. Okay, so let's come back to the main thing. So this is the pale stock, Piramal Enterprise stock. So I have drawn the a pattern, and I also get an alert from the trading view. Okay, on this day. So how do I trade? The rule goes like this: both the pattern and the green zone should be broken in order to take a trade. Okay, so in this case, so this is 1 day time frame and this is 15 minutes time frame. So in case if I switch, please don't get confused. So this is 15 minutes, here it will be mentioned here. So this is where the trend line was broken. So in this case, first the green zone was broken. Okay, and you wait till the uh, trend line to be broken, and this is where you take a trade and see the move, which is 62 points, guys. So 1000 stocks would have made you 62,000 in 1.5 hours. So the rule is you wait for a breakdown of a pattern. Not only that, you should make sure that the green zone is also breached. Okay, and next day what do? You don't do anything because it didn't break the green zone. And the next day, so this is where you go short. Again, you should wait for the 15 minutes to close, guys, because sometimes what happens is it might look like a breach, but after 15 minutes it will go right back up. So wait till the 15 minutes close, I mean 15-minute candle close, and then you take a trade. So here again you will be making 77,000 in case if you are holding 1,000 stocks. Okay, the next day you don't take a trade because uh, there is no breach in the green zone. And again next day what happened? There was a breach in the green zone, and see the move. So this is how you make money. You will, this indicator will let you know when you should be trading and when you should not be trading. Okay, so just one stock gave you one, two, three trades, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't know the next day how it's gonna play out. Assuming that it continues like this, or the indicator will say if I have to take a trade or not. Okay, let me just go ahead and explain how to trade iBull. So this is what the pattern is, a triangle pattern. And as I said earlier, not necessary that stock has to break out, it can also break down from a pattern. So this is what happened here. If you see the overview of this pattern, it fell down and it tried to gain some momentum, and after that there was no momentum at all, right? It didn't even move. At least the previous move gave 27%. After that gave merely 6%, 4%, again 7%. So it just means that the moment there is no momentum at all in this stock. So more likely there will be a breakdown. So I will make an alert, and the moment it breaks down, so the stock was, I mean, the stock has breached the trend line the previous day itself, right? So which is 27th September. Yeah, so I will be putting this on the watch list, and I will be waiting for the green zone to be broken, which is what happened. And see the move, guys. So when I told you we will be able to take trades, uh, we will be able to take a trade where a huge move will happen. So this is where the huge move, and we will be able to take this trade. And the next day, so what happened here is it didn't go down. Okay, so if you see here, uh, this is why I ask you to wait. So the next candle was a green candle. It took a support in the green zone itself, right? Which means that the investors are not supporting the stock right for this day. They have not. They have no plan of taking the stock down today. That is as far as 1 October is concerned. So you can make a short trade here, uh, because they try to average the price here. Again the next day there was uh, a shot from here, the green zone. Look at this. So it's like a game, right? So it just took a resistance at these zones, and again a support here, and again a support here, and again a support here. So it just tells me that I should not short here. So we don't go long here, guys, because we have selected this stock based on the breakdown, right? So you are supposed to only short when the indicator says so. So you can short here, you can short here also, but make sure this time it has worked. But mostly it will work. I mean, if you have taken a short stock, I mean a breakdown stock, and if it's going to the red zone, most probably it will come back to the green zone, which happened. But sometimes it may hit the stop loss as well. Better that you trade only the green zone. Okay, but the zones are very well respected, guys. Trust me, I have never used an indicator like this, and it's really amazing. I'm not saying this because it's my indicator. uh, you will be able to figure out it yourself when I give you the access to these indicators. Okay, so again, this is Aro Pharma, and once once the okay, here also the first the green zone was broken, and then the trend line was broken, and I will be able to take a trade from here, right? So yeah, this is another. And let me just go to the next stock. This is NCC. Here also I would have made an alert, so this would have alerted me at this point. So I will be waiting for the green zone to be broken, right, in the stock. So how do I draw this? I just take this and draw this. So yes, it may look like a support. Yeah, we don't care. If it's a horizontal line also, it's fine because we are just joining two areas, right? So there was a breakdown and we take a trade here. So here, what should be your stop loss? Your stop loss should be above your zone always. So here it is 1 is to, okay, this is, sorry, short position. So here this trade has given me 1 is to 3, 1 is to 3.4. So for 1000 rupees risk, this stock has given me 3400 rupees, which is fine, right? And this is how your stop loss should be. Be little conservative, because sometimes what happens is, if you just keep it very close to the green zone, it might hit the stop loss and come down. So give some space. Let's say I will be placing my stop loss above this candle, probably for 49.85 or something. So yeah, let me go to the next stock. Bank India, right? What happened in Bank India? Okay, so this is the pattern I see in Bank India, and I'm touching all the reversals areas. And once the trend line is broken here, I'm going to switch it into 15 minutes time frame and I will make a trade. So here what happened is, it has broken both the green zone and the trend line, which indicates me a sell. So here also same, you can make a trade here anywhere around here and put your stop loss above, and you should be able to make a money. So here also the same story. I told you, right? So this is what I meant when you said keep your stop losses a bit above the green zone. So here it went above, but it closed below the green zone. So keep a little bit space in the for the stop loss, and you should be fine. Okay. uh, most of the strategy is based on this indicator, guys. So much of my time has been already been put into this indicator, so I don't have to explain much about this indicator or the strategy, because it is self-explanatory, right? It's very simple. So if there is a breakdown, we take a trade, and if there is a, I will also be explaining about how to trade breakout. That is whatever we taught, I mean whatever I was discussing you previously was based on breakdown, right? So here I will also be discussing you how to take a long trade, that is a buy. Here what happened, I will get a uh, buy signal, right? Sorry. So here the green zone was I mean the red zone was broken, and you can take a trade till the trend line has a target. Initially the first trade would be between the red zone and the trend line, which is 9 point, and the next trade would be after the trend line. I will see if there is a bullish movement. Mostly I won't take the trade, uh, because I am fine with 9 rupees move and 1000 rupees stock, because here it has given me more than 0.8. So your target should be initially as a beginner, always aim for 0.5%. Okay, we don't want uh, anything more than 0.5%, because if you are, you should be you will be taking leverage from the broker, right? Isn't it? So if you take 0.5% as a target, just multiply into 10x or 15x, how much leverage you take. Okay, so that should be giving around 5 to 10% a day. So you don't want anything more than 5 to 10% a day, guys. Trust me. If you just play this strategy consistently, you will be making a hell lot of money. Trust me, I was able to make it. 2 years back, I was 2 to 3 years back, I was making so much loss. Okay, I'm also a guy who made, I mean, I'm also a guy who made very much loss. Okay, I lost like 5 to 6 lakhs. And there were times in crude oil also I was losing 2 to 3 lakhs. So uh, yeah, so if I'm able to make money, yeah, definitely you can also make money. So whatever mistakes I made, I will tell you, and please make sure that you follow whatever I say, and you should be able to make money. Okay, so here what happened is, in this day it has given me a buy. So here I will be making, okay, 0.69% it has given me. So not much profit, but fine. It has hit it has given me 0.5% more. The next day there was a sell off from the investors. So I'm not gonna make a trade here. Same, it didn't ask me to take a trade, right? Next day also, and on the 19th of September also, there was pretty much no movement. So this is kind of a flag. So the investors are just preparing for the next up move, so you should be ready. The moment the moment it breaks the red zone, you should be able to take a trade and see the move. Your stop losses, that's 131 point move in a 1,000 rupee stock. That's like 11% move. So you might be wondering, so this was a huge move and anyone could have made a money, but no. Previously, a guy would have taken a trade and made a loss right here in this. And when he sees this one, he might also thinking that, no, last time when I made a trade, I was making a loss. Probably this is also kind of a trap. So this must be his thought process without having this indicator. But having this indicator will let you know that where you should not take a trade like this, and also where you should take a trade like this. Isn't that amazing? So that is where we differ from the retailers, guys. So the next day you can make two trades after this one, 1303 to 25 points again, and again here you can make a trade when it took a support in the red zone. So again another 20 points. Okay, so this is what the entire strategy is about. So the reason we are making a buy only after the red zone is because this is a breakout, unlike breakdown. So for the breakdown, what do? We wait for the green zone to be broken and then we take a trade along with the. So sorry, I'll come back again. So when there is a breakdown from the pattern, we wait for both the green zone and the trend line to be crossed and then we take a trade. So here also, when there is a breakout, we wait for the red zones to be broken, because more likely there could be a trap from the investors. So these indicators are used by them, and they don't use indicators like moving averages. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't work. 30% of the time it works. There will be a reaction in moving averages as well, but it doesn't give you a huge move or something like this in a consistent manner. And also in the sideways trend, it doesn't work at all, right? So in the reversal trading chapter, I will let you know how to trade the sideways trend as well. Okay, so this is IndusInd Bank. Okay, so here what happened is there was a breakout right at this point. So here, if you see, there was a sharp reversal from our green zone here. So uh, what do? So you can take a trade. Actually, I took a trade, I guess. This was like 1.5 weeks back, I guess. So I took a trade here, and I was able to close around here. I don't know how much I made. I think 30K. Uh, Not sure. It's been more than a week, I guess. Right? No, it's been more than a couple of weeks, I guess. So yeah. So here, I made money. So you can also make money, right? And the next day, what are we supposed to do? You can trade from uh, 1502 to 1544, which is 42 points. And again you can take a trade when you see a retrace from our red zone, again a 38 point move. So your stop loss should be right beneath the uh, red zone. So here this trade has given us 1 is to 3. If you see, our risk will be always minimal and our profit will be always be huge. So that just indicates that the strategy is really good. When a strategy gives you a less risk and more reward, that strategy is really good. So after that, Industrial never gave us a buy signal for us, right? We never take a trade, right? So it didn't even cross it. Here it tried to cross, but no, investors were not interested and there was just a fall. We don't trade this. Although it crossed the green zone here, we are not supposed to trade this because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know history or anything. So here we just stay idle and we just take a trade only if the red zone is crossed. Okay, let me just go to the next stock, Reliance. So this is the another trade that you could have made. So this is a small triangle pattern. uh, what happened here? This is a reversal trade, guys. So here it took both the support from the trend line and the green zone, right? But forget about this part, I will explain it later. So here if you see, it jumped, there was a huge gap up, right? And it crossed both the trend line and the red zone. So here this is where you take a trade and you make money. See the move. So here your risk would be you will be risking 1,000 rupees and you will be earning 4,350 rupees. 1 is to 4.35, right? So this is a really good strategy, guys. So here if you see, the next day what do? You wait for the red zone to be crossed, but what happened? They are trapping you, right? So what else do you want? You know where the stock will reverse, you also know where the stock will move right now. So you have always been thinking, right, you are missing some part of the stock market. The missing part is nothing but this one. Trust me, once you get going, it will be just like a game. You will be able to make a really good money. uh, but make sure that you hard work. Although it might look very easy in the hand side, while backtesting every strategy looks easy, in the real time it's quite hard. I'm not being very pessimistic, but this is the truth. So work hard and you will be able to make money. So here if you see, after the breakout you will be able to make money. So here again another 26 points move. Again after the move, after the red zone is breached, you can make a money here around 23 points or 25 points, around 2%. The next day, see guys, here it went down, it took a support in our green zone and went up and took a reversal at our red zone. So just looking at this will make me happy, guys. So since it's really flawless, I have never seen something like this, trust me. um, that's it. This is the main strategy I am using, and let me just again brief it up. So what you have to do is, we draw patterns, right? Initially we draw patterns and we select the stock, and alert will be given from the trading view. Once the alert is made, what you should do is, if this is a breakout from a pattern, which means upside, so let me just draw. So what do? There is a breakout from the uh, pattern. What we do is, we wait for the red zone. Let's assume this is the red zone. Once the red zone is also breached, we take a trade, and same goes for the reversal, breakdown. So once there is a breakdown, we look for green zone to be broken. Once the green zone is broken, we take a trade. In this way we can filter out the traps set by the investors, right? So that is pretty much it. And yeah, you should be ready for the intraday part. And let me just wrap up this session, and we'll meet you in the reversal trading chapter. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you very much.